Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. So today's video is going to be slightly travel focused as always, and as you can see from the title of the video, it is going to be my 100ml beauty essentials for on a plane. I don't really know how I'm going to best phrase this because it's such a long title, but basically it's going to be the little products that come with me in my little 100ml bag every time that I fly. So all of this is stuff that I take with me every single time, and I thought I would share it with you just in case you've got some trips coming up or you want to know what I put in here, or some of these are not so much like necessarily for the flight but more for when I get there, but this is literally what comes with me every time without fail. So I first up thought I would mention this bag, which is actually a Space NK little travel bag, but I know that certain airports like Heathrow don't accept these and you do have to decant them into like the little plastic bags. However, Stansted and Luton and various other airports like Split Airport I didn't have a problem, and a couple of others that I know of are absolutely fine approving this. So it really depends on the airport and the people at the security desk to whether they will accept this, but I've never found it to be a problem personally. And this was only £24, but it's honestly a really great size and really handy for travel because you can see everything in it. And also it comes in a few different colours. But anyway, I thought I would just show you kind of what is inside here because it is quite full, as you can see, although there is still quite a lot of room. Oh, I'm losing things. And it's got pretty much all of my essentials, bar the things that are too big or I don't need. So for example, if I'm travelling, I tend to take a stick deodorant rather than like a roll-on or a spray, just because then I don't need to put it in a 100ml bag. And I also take like bigger shampoos and conditioners because I personally don't see the point in buying travel size because I don't think they really work for like long hair. However, if you are taking a whole bag, then obviously you can put them in separate bags, or most hotels now do actually have both, so it's fine, or I buy it at the airport because convenience is key. So anyway, just going to open this up and show you kind of what is inside and talk you through each and every product. So the first thing I've got in here is an eye patch, which is something I always carry if I have an early morning flight or a really late night flight. So I tend to like to get the first plane in the morning, which is normally about 6 o'clock, which means I get up at 3, I get to the airport, I don't really put any makeup on, and I like to just chill on the plane and just kind of revive my skin and make me look a bit more alive when I've been up since the middle of the night. So these are very, very handy. I've also tried the Elemis ones and the Elizabeth Arden, but these are the ones I personally just have in at the moment. So these are the eye therapy patches from Talika, and these are really, really, really comfortable. So they're basically like anti-puffiness, anti-dark circle and anti-wrinkle, so really great for when you're on a flight and you've been up early. I also do tend to use these around the house as well, to be honest. They're just really, really great. Then moving on, I have my absolute like 100% essential, which is hand sanitizer, and this sounds so stupid to say this is like my absolute essential, but this is perfect for kind of at the airport, on the go, just general life, because you don't realise how much crap gets on your hands until you are kind of using hand sanitizer. And I just think it's one of those things that's really handy to have because airplane toilets are a bit gross, airport toilets, like public toilets on holiday, etc. Like you're just running around all day in this foreign country and like touching stuff, and it's just nice to have like a hand clean product. Then we have my holy grail skincare item, which is my Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. This is a godsend for everything. Like sunburn, it works great. Chafing, works great. Dry skin, great. Elbows, knees, like all, literally anything you could possibly think of, whether it's cracked lips, sunburn, like honestly anything. This is just an absolute miracle worker, and I am obsessed with it. It literally is the one thing I cannot live without because it just comes with me everywhere, and it's just a dream to have. And also this tube has lasted me a blooming long time as well. I've had this for quite a long time and I use it all the time. I'm going to leave the makeup bits till last. I'm just going to focus on like the skincare and stuff. So the next thing I have in here, again kind of to do with a night flight but also kind of just something that I have anyway. Then I have my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, which is a 30ml, and this is a godsend at night. I love this so much. I put it on every single night before I go to bed, and it's a great little carry-on size, so perfect for just chucking in a cabin bag. And I use this every night and it's still got quite a lot in it, but 30ml is just a perfect size, and because it's a bit of a square bottle, it just fits in everything. Then for perfume, I tend to carry like a smaller version around with me because I wear perfume every single day, and I obviously don't want to carry a whole big one with me. So I take this little tiny bonbon from Victor & Rolf, and it's just a really handy travel sized perfume, which just swivels up and obviously pumps, and it's just the perfect size to fit in a travel bag when you are going away anywhere. And also it's a great handbag size, so if you just wanted it in your handbag for everyday life. You can also get the reusable ones where you squirt your own perfume into them, and then you can obviously take that, but this is a scent I use anyway, and I really, really liked the kind of little packaging of that. And also it literally fits in here, it's so small, so really worth having. I think perfume's one of the things I really can't scrimp on holiday, but I obviously also don't want to take like a massive bottle with me, so that's a really great way to do it. Then my last bits of skincare, I have 2 more products. So the first is a moisturizer, which is the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo. I can never say this, and it's an SPF 30, so I normally pop this on as a base every morning. I also wear it in the evenings as well before I go to bed, just because I really like the kind of effects of it and stuff like that. But this is a really great one for kind of imperfections and smoothing skin tone, and just gives you a nice little glow as well, which is really great. So that always comes with me to every trip. And then for a face SPF, which is super important, I use this little Clinique SPF 50 for my face. This bottle has lasted me so long, and I wear it every single day, and the bottle size is just absolutely perfect for travel, and also it's quite like a flat packaging, so it fits really nicely in, and it's honestly just one of the best SPFs. It doesn't make me break out, it's not greasy on the skin or anything, it's not too thick and cakey, it's not really white. Honestly, just a great face SPF. Then speaking of SPF, I have this little Lip Luxe from COOLA, which is a lip balm with SPF 30. And a lot of you might not realise that you can actually burn your lips, which I did really badly when I was about 14 years old on holiday. And since then, I've just been really on it with making sure that my lips are kind of protected from the sun. So this is actually a really cute little packaging, clear little stick. Doesn't really smell of anything, and it's just really handy to have kind of popped in your bag for on the go. Then we have the mini toothpaste, which I actually only buy these once in a blue moon, and then I keep the little mini ones for every time I travel, so this will last me a few trips if that. But this is just a little 20ml one from the airport. Really handy little size, especially if you are kind of on the go quite a lot like I am. Or alternatively, I do actually just buy them in the airport and then chuck them in my whole bag on the way home, and then I just have one when I'm away, and then obviously it just kind of lasts me when I'm back as well. But if I buy these size ones, I do keep them, and I just keep them in this bag along with some of the other products, and they just come with me on every trip. So like, for example, these kind of stay in the bag and just get reused over and over again, and the other products might mix and match depending on whether I use them every day. Then moving on to hair care, I have two products that come with me absolutely every single time I travel, because my hair is bleached, it's obviously a lot more prone to the sun, and it can get really porous and damaged quite easily. So I have two products that I use quite a lot. The first is a No More Frizz Anti-Frizz Curl Serum for obviously curled hair. This is from Umberto Giannini, and to be honest, this is the best thing ever. I haven't actually used it today, so my hair looks a bit more like frazzled. But normally when I use this, my hair looks really nice and wavy. It's obviously great for humidity, because I think when you travel and you're in a hot country, the humidity can just screw with your hair so much. So it's really nice to have a product that just kind of tames that a little bit. This is only 75ml, and it's just perfect for carrying around. And then the other one I have is this, I don't know how you say it, OI? Don't know how you say it, leave-in conditioner. This is a really handy little bottle size, and to be honest, I can put my other leave-in conditioner into this when this runs out, because from Croatia it is about halfway down now. This was £10, which is quite steep, but it smells amazing and it works absolute wonders. So if you're in and out the sea kind of quite a bit on holiday, or you're just in the sun, this is great to just pop on your hair before you go out anywhere, and just kind of leave it on your hair between washes and stuff, and it just keeps it obviously looking great. So I tend to wash my hair about every other day, every 3 days, and kind of leave it to just dry naturally and pop a little bit of this on. But then every day I just give it a little bit of a dampen and a little bit of a spritz with this, and just kind of let it have a bit more rejuvenation. I do also usually take my Olaplex with me, which is actually in my hold bag today. But I just have a little 100ml Olaplex, which is the perfect size to take on your travels, and I tend to leave that on my hair overnight at least once on a week-long trip, just to kind of give my hair back a bit of life as well, because the sun is a lot more damaging than you think, and it's nice to just know that your hair is being like looked after and treated and given a bit more love and respect that it needs. Then for my makeup, I tend to only use about 4 products when I'm on holiday, unless I obviously do a bit more of an eye or kind of focus more on a lip or something. But these are kind of like the base products that I always take with me that definitely need to be put in a liquid bag. The first is the Drunk Elephant Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops, which is basically a BB cream with a little bit of shimmer in it. This is great if you're going on a city break, because obviously it's got the anti-pollution, so it's great if you're in London. But also it's a really nice kind of coverage, so it just makes you look a bit more glowing without giving you like too much of a colour, and it's also just a really nice light base. Then I actually take a concealer with me as well, just in case I've got any blemishes or dark circles I want to cover up. So my personal favourite is the Giorgio Armani one, and this is the shade 4.5, which is personally the best shade for me, and this again has lasted me ages. It gets used every single day, and it's great handy size for popping in your hold luggage. Then for brows, when I'm away I don't tend to really do a brow, so I use Gimme Brow from Benefit, because this is like a really nice tinted eyebrow, like mascara almost, and it's really great for on holiday if you want just like a subtle bit of something but you don't want to go over the top. So I kind of like to keep my base looking really natural when I'm away, which is why I use like BB creams, I use really natural eye products, etc. I just keep my base looking really glowy and fresh, which is why that's really great for your eyebrows. And then for mascara, I've got the Kiko Milano Sparkling Holiday Volume Mascara, which actually has this really nice kind of tiny wand on it. And this is great for just lengthening my lashes a little bit, giving them a tiny bit of volume, and not massively looking like I've got mascara on, but also so you can still see that it's a little bit there. And that is basically everything that I pop in my little 100ml liquids bag when I travel. And to be honest, this has taken a lot of refining and working out, because I used to literally cram in as much as I possibly could, and I'd put stupid things like Femfresh wipes or whatever into that, which they obviously don't need to be there, so they take up room that they didn't need to take up. But that is basically how I've done it in the best way, so that I know that those products are things that I will definitely need, and then the other products that I don't maybe need in there, like the deodorant and stuff, are all kept separately. And that is basically the easiest way to travel with kind of beauty and skincare and makeup products. And then obviously any kind of powder palettes or whatever you've got don't need to go in the bag, which is really, really handy. But I also do leave a tiny little bit of space so I can fit a lipstick or two in there if needs be. And that is basically everything I pop in my little 100ml bag. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If I've missed anything that you consider to be 100ml essential, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will make sure to kind of add it in future. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to keep up with my travels on my Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!